got
I'm
their
not gonna
logo
lie,
on the
because
corner of
people
the
can
battle. It
answer.
got our logo. Our logo right there just got that 100,000. Midnight Madness, all that shit is
Midnight
called brand
Man.
placement. Repetition.
That's
Niggas
a
is crazy.
fact. That's
Bro,
a
come on,
fact.
bro.
Come
All
on,
your
bro.
favorite singles, all your favorite songs, your favorite videos, they get ran through a machine, dummy. That dummy, that's how they get them numbers. They get ran through a system. Niggas don't just drop shit and they just go crazy. You get ran through a system. This platform, that platform, hiphopisreal.com and the source.com, and that's what's supposed to happen. You need major platforms to increase your brand.
That's a fact. That's a fact, man. That's a
But like I said,
motherfucking fact.
I don't. That's why I ain't like unless it's besides like getting these battles together. Like I ain't really about to keep explaining myself and jumping on these spaces and trying to explain myself and you know what I mean shit like that. I'm gonna just keep making it make sense. You feel me? Like
Shit,
Rosenberg
none
versus.
of y'all should have to. This shit's documented. It's been documented since
Every
the
time it
battle
makes
really get
every time it
talked
makes
about.
sense, it's killing all them.
Anybody who was in the room, you don't have to dispute it. Like we see, and there's so many people who not only just the battle rappers, like it's so many people who life changed behind it. Like you said, they get in these spaces, just even talk. If you talk Midnight Madness, it'll change your life. You know what I mean? It'll help you get views or lead you to something else that will help you. You know what I mean?
That's a
Bro,
fact.
we ain't recorded a fucking Midnight Madness. We ain't put none of these spaces on the YouTube page. We let these. I see niggas with brand new YouTube pages with just Midnight Madness spaces on it. What it's getting them they numbers. I ain't tripping off that. I ain't nigga like quarterlab.com. That's what gets your content taken down. I could get anything taken down with my name on it. Everything, my whole likeliness is licensed. I don't get none of these blogs taken down, whether a nigga talking good or bad about me.
Cause
Because you know
they
you can't.
helping.
Thank you. You know you can't get something that bad, a nigga bashing your likeliness. You can't get it taken down if you go through the proper, if your name and likeliness is licensed. I'm not going through
That's a
the
fact.
And
I'm
I be
not
telling
beefing.
niggas, why you talking, literally, and I'm gonna say it like I told Tone Bro this. If you can, that is some of the all the shit that you said, Tone Bro said, Jack. Like I be, you know what I'm saying? Y'all better take notes and pay attention when these niggas say shit, cause they
Bro,
really
you
be
be having
telling y'all
niggas
shit.
that's you be having niggas like let's say if you're the middle person, like you're in the middle, like two people arguing, you standing there in the middle, you'll have literally a person that's proven, like proof, arguing with somebody that has it's literally no proof of nothing, not proven on shit, and a person in the middle will really and a person in the middle will literally be confused, like, well, who's telling the truth? Who's the like a nigga that can't get X amount of views telling you how to get views or what way to go about getting views. That's a dumbass conversation if you ask me. But you know what I mean?
That's a fact.
I don't know, like you look up and the people that's talking is motherfuckers that's not even consistently booked. Like that's not even like cracking a house like you ain't cracking the bank when you battle.
And I ain't saying it just to say it. You got a lot of niggas coming out of retirement and everything.
Bro, listen,
Come on now.
listen.
That's
A
a
nigga
fact.
keep that Midnight Madness belt for 2-3 go rounds. Watch how much they price go up. Just have listen.
That's a
Like we just
fact.
was talking about that shit. Cortez was just talking about that, bro. Like you even having a Midnight Madness belt, you can negotiate a whole different price now. You're bringing a whole nother fan base to whatever battle you battling on.
That's a fact. That's a
I'm not
fact,
like
bro.
that's you know what
Jill
I mean.
Knight, what's
For
up with you,
example,
Jill Knight?
Cortez versus Snake Eyes for the Midnight Madness hardcore belt in April. We all going up there. So
Damn
now
right.
with Snake Eyes having a Midnight Madness belt, that automatically come with Sue Surf attending your event. Miss Hustle attending your event, such as everybody that's like these team captains and stuff. We pulling up to your event because, well, for our business is the belt. We trying to see if the belt change hands, if it don't, you know, I mean, all that shit like that. But you still get a whole nother crowd to your like these niggas worth go up strictly off our system. If niggas don't know how to make the system work for them, that's their fault.
Damn right. Damn right. How you doing, the boss? How you doing, young lady?
You give me one of them. You give
That's
me
a
one of them
fact, bro.
belts
Hey,
and
what's
watch.
going on?
Like Big T ain't got no just like Big T ain't got no reason for me to like, you know what I mean, to cap for me or to make me sound any better than like if I ain't doing right by him, he'll say it. Nah, Surf flew me first class. Nah, the phone ringing. Win or loss on the fight. I'm not gonna lie, I got looks. Shuni, nah, the phone ringing. I got a couple battles already lined up. I'm like, how many niggas wanted to battle Bad News 2.5 weeks ago?
I was just gonna say, Bad News wasn't even talked about the way he's getting talked about now.
That's what I said about Snake
Snake
Eyes
Eye
as
either.
well.
We ain't gonna cap.
Yeah, Snake Eyes as well. Nobody was not saying the people
Niggas
name.
been correct. Niggas been, because it's not about, like, I'll repeat it and I'll repeat it again. It is not the company's their business is battles. So either you have good battles or
That's
you
a
don't have
fact.
good battles, or you have bad battles. If you don't bring in the type of numbers, because the numbers matter whether people like it or not. You name a nigga that's consistently booked that don't do the numbers. No, they want
That's a
content and
fact.
they want numbers. So if you're giving out good content while giving them numbers, they're going to call. So cool.
Every time.
Midnight Madness will do the marketing and branding, and they could shop with us.
So,
That's
sir,
a
can I say
fact.
this? I feel like, not to tell you how to talk to the fans or whatever, but I feel like you have to still at some point make it clear, because a lot of the fans feel like, because we got to witness how y'all kind of built it and how it went from an idea to actual manifestation. We feel like you owe us to tell us every time a decision get made. And I was arguing for hours last night, like, Surf don't have time. No, he didn't tell us it was going on the app before it went on the app, but he don't have to. This is a
The
business.
crazy
So
part is
regardless of,
that's not even true, because I think it's documented too. Prior to the battle dropping, I was on the spaces talking about how I'm waiting on Beasley to call me back to
Documented.
figure out if we can handle this business or not, to figure out if we can.
That's a
I
fact.
was
This is
on the
documented.
spaces.
but you're
That's
not
a fact.
obligated. You're not obligated to walk us through every decision that you make. You know what I'm saying? A lot of fans are like, well,
Right.
we gave him ideas. They took our ideas. They took our this. Okay, we had input. But unless, to me, the fans don't have a right to get riled up until the battlers. Like, if J2 and Bad News was like, nah, man, I feel robbed. If Nunna and the Snake Eyes was like, nah, I ain't want my battle on no app, man, forget that app.
Yo,
But if the battlers is all good,
the happiest people is the battlers. Let's be clear about that. You ain't seen the battle
That's a
yet.
fact.
So one, if it's
then the fans should be
right, if
happy.
this is FTB, because that's all what we based it around, for the battlers. So if this FTB and all the battlers are happy, I don't understand what's the complaint. Because again, now these fans are nothing but fans that don't have that specific company that we handle business with app. They don't have the app, so they have a problem. The fans that got to see the battle, they're not really going too crazy. Again, it's 72 hours. Some of these battles will never be on YouTube, period. If J2 would have battled Bad News on regular URL, that battle would not have ever went to YouTube. Just Cuz versus
That's a
Hustle
fact.
would never go to YouTube. It'd be on the app. All these niggas is getting app and YouTube action. No other battlers getting. I'm not even getting that.
That's a fact.
All because of how I chose to handle business on the phone call. And then on top of
That's
that,
a fact.
like I said, it's not a monetary thing because I chose to do it. But as far as ideas, nobody's paid a bill. Like, there's nobody saying, hey, how'd you handle that? Or how'd you get the people out? Or do you need help with, like, so I think the person that paid the bills make the decision. I think that happens in every household.
That's a fact.
Until a motherfucker
How
trying to
you
split
doing?
Midnight Madness straight down the middle, as far as expenses go, then your opinion is just your opinion. I think
That's a fact.
I think bill payer gets final say so. That's in every business I ever seen. The person who writes the checks is the person that, like, it wasn't no, like, besides everybody tip, that was me. That wasn't no ATM, like, come on, bro. Niggas, I don't care what battle league it is, they zail you after you battle, bro. I'm pulling them hundreds out of my fucking pocket. And he asked him,
That's a
hey,
fact.
Spills, Hustle, did y'all sign a W-2? A W-9, anything? I can't file taxes on none of that money. What battle league is giving you money that they cannot file taxes on? URL don't love me that much. Because that's how you file taxes once you know what I mean? Like, there was no W-2s or W-9s filled out. All they signed was a contract that said that the footage belonged to me, Rajon Cox, and Midnight Madness. So how am I getting my money back off of this event if it's so tied up in all this conspiracy theory shit? Or how is to go bigger than that, how is the company? Because any company that invests in you, best believe they want their money back. Like I don't understand how me connecting I could just battle, bro, and make more money than I just made Midnight Madness weekend. It don't make sense.
That's a fact.
I could just shut up
That's
and
a
battle.
fact, bro.
I don't even need this headache or people opinion or what somebody think, you know what I mean, or what somebody think or how somebody feel. I could just shut up and battle. But what I do,
That's a fact.
go ahead and bump 2 chicks up to their biggest payday, biggest payday y'all ever got. Poof,
Excuse me?
This is all in one. This is all in one flex. This is all
why are you flexing about that?
This is all in one flex. So anyway, as I was saying, prior to her pulling up, when y'all start asking me questions, this is stuff that I could be flexing about all in one flex. If y'all get what I was saying, which I've never said.
What just what? Okay. I have a plug on hotels, sir. So if you wanted to get something like a group rate,
Right.
I don't know how you're doing it right now, but I actually have like solid plugs,
Right.
like Marriott and Hilton. I can get a salesperson in touch with you. So when you're booking these rooms, you get certain rates and all of that. I don't know if you already have
just hit
that,
me.
but
Just DM me. I could use that for sure. But as I was saying, though, you feel me? If I wanted to be that type of guy that was flexing, I could be up here. Like, you don't see no rants on me on Twitter talking about, on social media talking about getting X amount of people their biggest bag or getting X amount of people their biggest looks or getting X amount. I'm just trying to do it. I'm just trying to do it. I'm not saying, oh, Remy hit me, then I hit Prestavia, then I hit. No, I didn't say, I'm not saying none of this. I'm just doing it. So for every time you look up for some weirdo to have 92 people in a space trying to create a narrative, there's no way you could talk bad about this man. This man has got you the most money you have ever made in a battle. Ever. Not whatever
That's
league,
a fact.
not whatever league you want to like, not the league you want to battle on. Ever. Period. Ever. I don't have no bag. That's like me throwing shade at you. I don't have no bag right with a person that's made me money. The most money, the most money I ever made, excuse me, off what I do so great myself. It ain't near enough, man. That like it don't make look up and everybody throwing shade like when in reality everybody we all could just be clapping. Midnight Madness, the way it's always been for the battles. Midnight, everybody could just be clapping. But every time you look up, it's like some type of weird shady shit. There's nothing you could do to stop me when I want to do something. That's clear as day. Clear as day from the start. One group drop. All right, cool. I'll get 11 more. One battle, 2 females don't battle here. All right, cool. I'll fill in another battle. Like, there's nothing you really could stop me, what are you?
President.
I don't get it. How I'm trying to flex on everybody and everybody's my first interest.
That's a fact, bro. That's a fact, bro.
Like, niggas is in these spaces with us with the conversations.
Right, that's a fact. Cause everything you say is how it go, and you ain't cut no corners. You ain't hid nothing. Everything laid out just as you said. Like you even said, like everything that you do, you come into spaces and keep it transparent.
I haven't not. It's nothing that's done in a space. Like I do everything, whether you're in the spaces or not. That's up to you. I speak on everything that I'm thinking about doing. Yo, I'm talking to Beasley. I'm trying to figure out how I could do this with me. Remy just called. I'm trying to. That's what I've been doing.
That's fact.
What I've been doing.
That's a fact.
I sat down. You want to speak like Yoshi and jump in here and throw shade. I called Yoshi literally myself. Yoshi, fuck it. Let's talk about the conversation. Yoshi, you know all the females, nobody's battling you, right? Yeah, nobody. It's looking like I'm not going to have an opponent. I won't be on the card at all. All right, so look, I got Prestavia for you to make sure that y'all get on the card. Let me just figure out a number with you and Remy, between you, Remy, and Prestavia, that I could get y'all both a bag. So if you take Prestavia, I'll make sure you get on the card. God is my witness on my daughter. That's how that conversation went. I called Yoshi first before I called Prestavia. Hey, Yoshi, I know you don't have a battle. The battle is happening bag. Nobody's taking you. Ask her whenever she's not, because she can't come up here and talk with me. Whenever you ask her, the least she could do is be honest about that. Hey, Pris, I
That's
got you a
real.
look. Da da da. Remy says she blah blah blah. She want to holler at me. Da da da. Look. Let's do it like this. I think I could get you. Boom, 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 boom. I negotiated the whole situation and slid off.
It's
And,
real as
slid
fuck.
off. Be great, slid off. I ain't in no fucking. I ain't in the trailers or none of that shit. I'm not. This shit don't say executive produced by Sue Surf. Slid off. You know what? I'm gonna start a space talking about what he not doing. It's weird.
It's crazy.
That's weird.
It's weird.
I watched Midnight Madness weekend take over whole other battle weekends, like other shit going on. Like we just Midnight Madness just matter way more. I'm watching it, bro. I'm watching.
That's a
Come on,
fact.
bro.
That's a
Niggas had more
motherfucking
fun at that
fact, bro.
bowling alley than they had at some battle events, dog. Fuck. Niggas crazy.
Yeah, that's
Anyway.
a fact.
Hey, Hustle. Ebony. She must be on the phone.
Hustle. Gotta be.
That shit started. That shit, man. That shit started the minute listen. The minute that event was successful, it started. Like it started going. I mean, not going down here. Like the shade started getting thrown. The minute it's the judges this, then that get thrown out the window. Then the this that, and it's always saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what come with it.
What they say, nobody cares about the truth when the lie's more entertaining.
For sure.
Exactly.
For sure.
Like I said, the proof in the pudding though. It's like no matter what they say, like it's nothing you can say that won't be debunked. Like a motherfucker, if you a motherfucker sit around and listen to this shit, they gotta be just goddamn dumb.
It's niggas,
the
like I
person
said,
saying
it's
it.
niggas out here. It's niggas out here that got more people that want to battle them than the niggas that's talking about this shit. You got niggas that's throwing shade at the battles. That nobody want to battle you. Like nobody's checking for you. Nobody's tweeting you. Nobody's. It's niggas that's battling right now. That got Midnight Madness belts right now that are more important than niggas trying to shade. Stop it. That's a fact. Make it make sense. These niggas is stupid.
So do you view yourself as more, well, I view you as a little bit more of like a league owner now. So do you feel like you may be losing your right to comment on who won and lost battles now, since you kind of one of the founding fathers of Midnight Madness? You can't say who you got in J2 versus Bad News, despite what the judges said.
I think anybody that's been keeping up with the space and stuff, I haven't said whoever the judges say won is who won.
Right, but I'm talking about for your personal. Do you feel like being one of the founding fathers of Midnight Madness, you kind of got to be a little bit more politically correct in saying who you felt run?